The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Ham Right podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Cal L. And as always, with my brother by my side.
D Ham, Polo Ham, what's good with you,
My
bro?
man, everything is everything, man. Happy New Year to you, man.
Happy New Year to you too, and Happy New Year to everybody out there.
Yeah, I hope y'all had a safe and happy New Year and brought it in the right way, man. So how's your week going so far, man?
Oh man, it's good. Implementing all the New Year resolutions and goals I'm trying to set, eating better, thinking better, moving better, just living life, man. I even implemented a new scripture I came across.
Oh, okay. Well, I hear that. What you got?
You can do all things through Christ,
My man.
except try me. And that's verse these hands 24/7. So I done put that in the repertoire as well. You know what I'm talking about? What about you, bro?
You had me, man. I done said amen and everything.
Church, tabernacle.
Oh man, everything's good, man. Matter of fact, spent the New Year in Atlanta, man. It was a good week, man. It was a good week. Then you know me, I slept it away.
Oh,
I slept
you
it
didn't
away,
bring it
man.
in?
No, I slept it away, man. But anyway, I came back and had a great breakfast with my middle one, Darielle.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Darielle. It was a great breakfast today. Get ready to chop it up, daddy-daughter days. But anyway, other than that, man, just happy to be back in the lab with you, man. Ready to kick it and blow off some of this steam, dog.
As always, bro.
All right, you ready to get to it?
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right, so let's get to it, man. So I'm a dog person, man.
Yeah, you is.
Yeah, I'm a dog person for sure. Well, this dog, say in St. Petersburg, saved a kid's life. Now, 36-year-old Ron Lee Klein Jr. You take a look here, and he looked like a pedophile.
He sounds like one.
Man, jumped over a fence, went in the backyard and tried to snatch up this little kid and everything, man. And
3-year-old little boy.
Yeah, luckily, a dog.
Their dog, the family dog, started barking and approached him when he grabbed the kid.
Yeah, people end up chasing him and everything like that, man. But he dropped the kid and the kid's safe and all that. And the police apprehended him. And, so right now he's in jail being held on kidnapping and trespassing charges, man. What you think about that, dog?
It's sickening, number one. Number two, the blatant gall and audacity for him in broad daylight to come in these people fenced in yard, snatch the little boy up. Thank God for the dog.
Yeah.
Had the dog not been there to alert people, who's to say, what would have happened?
Man, you remember when we was little, when it was okay, you go out and play, it'd be like, you just make sure you back here before them street lights come on, before it get dark and everything like that, man.
Times are so different. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. So y'all keep an eye on your kids, and everything.
You think stuff like that used to happen about the same or more or less? It's just because of technology and news, the way fast news carried nowadays, you just hear about it a lot more.
Well, I don't know that much to be true, because where we grew up and everything like that, we ain't much hear about it,
That's what I'm saying. Like serial killers that have killed 30, 40, 50 people.
Yeah, like the Atlanta child murders.
And that's what I'm saying. You didn't hear about that till years later when the murder stopped.
Right.
But look how long they went before anybody like down here. It was for sure big news in Georgia and Atlanta.
Yeah.
But again, we didn't know nothing about that stuff till later in life.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But y'all keep a hold of your kids and everything.
Hopefully he gets life.
A different time. Exactly. Or again, vroom vroom.
Yeah. Or
I rev him up, because if he did it once, that means he done did it before.
He's sick in the head. And he'll do it again.
Yeah, and that mean that, man, he probably already did.
Ain't no rehabilitating
one of the kids
that
right now.
Sickness right there.
And snatched up.
Yeah, ain't no rehabilitating that. So
no, All right, so again, so y'all look out for your kids and love your dogs. All right, so moving on to something where we are genetically predisposed to, chicken, man. So the study on the quality level of chicken, man, and some of these fast food restaurants, dog, man. You tell people what you got, man.
So they did a study. College study was done to see the highest to lowest quality of meat and what restaurant chains uses it. Some of them are not surprisingly,
Right.
that they're in the higher echelon and they use grade A chicken, while the other ones at the bottom who don't use great chicken, those aren't too surprising.
Mm.
But it's one on the list that I'm like, damn. So the restaurants who got the top rated for having the best chicken is Culver's, Chick-fil-A, and Shake Shack.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially how much they cost and just how they look and taste or whatever.
Yep.
The ones with the lowest quality
hurt me to my heart, dog. Cut me deep when that.
McDonald's makes sense. KFC makes sense. Is that even real chicken? Subway makes sense. But this one right here, Popeyes. Boy, do you mean to tell me it's that much batter and that much Louisiana seasoning on there where it cover up bad chicken? Cause boy, I put Popeyes up there with the best stuff.
And people were out there fighting for that chicken, dog.
Boy,
they was knocking people out over that chicken.
You
almost had an incident, didn't you?
Oh yeah, over them chicken sandwiches trying to cut in line. Boy, not on my watch, boy.
That was funny.
Try your mammy. Don't try me.
All things are possible
through these hands and through ham.
My man. Well, speaking of hands, dog, it's gonna be some unmoisturized hands in 16 states.
Boy, they done made it rough this year.
Oh my goodness.
You can't get it to mess it up, or you can't even fly no women out no more. They gonna hit you with trafficking. So
the stock on baby oil went down.
Oh man. Pornhub is banned in Florida, so this makes the 16th state.
16
where
states,
Pornhub as of January 1st, because Florida passed a law for verification of adults, so minors won't be going to adult websites.
Right, and that verification is like driver's license and passport.
Yeah, you got to show valid ID. Pornhub, who's a parent company of Liho, saying, hey, we're not going to do that because it puts people's personal business at risk, and it's like you're going to have my name attached to everything I looked up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of invasion of privacy. So they just said, hey, we just won't deal with Florida. So Florida is now one of 16 states.
Wow. So
that has banned certain adult porn sites that you have to put your age verification in. You got to make a whole account and everything with your ID attached to it.
Well, I guess some of these parents ain't got to worry about finding no stiff rags or socks underneath their.
Boy, it's finna get crazy. In the words of Ray J, boy, booty's gonna start getting smashed up at all time.
They ain't taking booties like they ain't never took booties before.
Man, cats ain't gonna be able to release that pressure. They gonna take that frustration out elsewhere.
But you said something earlier, man. We was chopping it off, off camera and everything, man. They want ID for this, but you could log on to a
white supremacist
site without
right now, multiple.
Right.
And ain't none of them ask for no age verification.
No age verification, no nothing. Terrorist sites.
Ask me what topic I want to, or video I want to see.
Right.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. So, all right. So I don't know who. Some of y'all might already know this, but if you try to log on, you can't get on this. This is
you can't get on. They got a long message and. That's what you don't get if you try to log on. I'm gonna tell you like somebody told me. But this is what they gonna tell you. Huh?
You're like, man, you ain't gonna be able to get on that.
Boy, unless you get like a VPN or something, go through another state.
That's crazy.
With the connection, it's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Well, speaking of,
Trick Daddy said something about this like last month. Trick Daddy saying he'll move out of Florida if they ban Pornhub. And
well, let's see how Trick ain't going nowhere, man.
They always talk about Trick. Trick be talking crazy. Trick be saying some real shit, but he do be talking crazy because boy, his first album, classic. Trick first. Three, four albums, 5 mic, like classic. The bitches jamming from start to finish.
Yeah, and that's outside of people just in Florida also.
Trick is the first dude I heard talking about eating booty. I was like, and boy, I'm young, so eating coochie is like off limits. Like, ew, who gonna eat coochie? That was the first one. I was like, damn, nigga eat booty. And I'm in like middle school, high school. I'm like, what? That ain't the nastiest shit in the world.
Say, well, Treat said it, so why not? There you go.
Eat Booty Gang. That's what he said. He the CEO of Eat Booty Gang.
Yeah,
so.
Well, he can have that, man.
But yeah, ain't that some shit though? Pornhub is banned. And that's just the most popular one.
Right. So you know a lot of them gonna have to follow suit.
They did.
Oh.
Next topic, man.
Oh man. Yeah, next topic, man. So speaking of, being able to log on to, these off-brand sites and everything like that, like, white supremacists and other terrorists, whatever. New Orleans, dog.
Oh man, that
was tragic. Well, unless you've been under a rock, Samshu Dinjaba, the terrorist, and I am calling him a terrorist because exactly what he is, who killed 15 people on New Year's Day. He drove his truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street. Now, of course, once they start talking to people close to him, come to find out, he's got an extreme hatred of black women. He don't like black women. Now, he was married twice to black women, divorced twice.
Bad divorces.
Yeah, they so bad that they had to put restraining orders out on them to keep them and their kids safe, man.
And he on child support and alimony, talking about he can't afford to do this, he can't afford to do that. He make $125,000 a year,
man.
But they say he bad with money.
See, well, he ain't bad no more.
No,
he ain't bad no more.
He went on a rampage with his truck and ran over and killed 15 people, injured over 30, and a lot of them target was black people.
Yeah,
it was almost half that were black people that he intentionally ran over. He had an ISIS flag flying in the back of his rented truck. He had swore allegiance to ISIS months and years ago.
Man, look, here's the thing, man, and I know, I may get hit for saying this, man, but I believe that if you take a life and it's not justified, because some of them are justified, I think your life should be taken the same way.
Well, he kind of did. I mean,
well, nah,
he jumped out busting.
Yeah, and he got busted. Yeah, so I mean, if he would have made it out and went to court, I sentence you to die the way you killed these people, line them up and let them get ran over by different trucks and everything, man. I'm serious. I'm so serious, man. But
yeah, condolences and prayers to the families and the victims involved.
Absolutely.
It's crazy how he just took it out on a whole bunch of people. But man, when people snap, they snap.
Yeah,
you never know what somebody's going through or what's their breaking point or what's the straw that broke the proverbial camel's back.
And see, here's the thing about that. Another thing that get me about that is and the people that he talked to, that they talked to in reference to him, his hatred of black women. He's not gonna date a black woman or not be with a black woman anymore or anything, because he went through with them and everything like that, instead of taking some accountability, man, or something, man. But
that's crazy. That's a big thing nowadays, man. How, people say they don't, especially, black men don't date black women because black women's attitude or they mouth or
man, what you think? Let me ask, what you think about that, man? Because people come out and be like, hey, black women, they got attitudes and whatever. How you feel about that, man?
But here's the thing, I feel like a woman, period, no matter what color, says crazy foolishness, outlandish bullshit out their mouth all the time, mean shit. All of them got flip mouths. All of them play games. They just, play different games, or they have different vocabulary or
different ways to say it.
delivery.
Some of them
You know
say
what
it
I'm
on
saying?
different
I feel
educational
like
level.
black women have it rougher than any
Absolutely.
like the things black women have been through time and up until
Absolutely.
now, and the credit they don't get or deserve, and the racism and sexism. I mean, it's not right. And, you know, I commend black women for putting up the struggle, continue to fight and persevere and come out on top and triumph, even against all odds.
Yeah.
Nothing's stronger than a strong, independent woman. You know what I'm saying? If you, as a man, you don't want somebody. But some men might want that. They might want
the needy,
a lot. See, this is how I feel. A lot of athletes date a certain type of women, certain type of demographic women, because they're more like fans, groupies. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna be all over them. Oh, whatever you want, baby, or like, you know.
Yeah, but most of them was with two or
the
three
whole
other
the whole
athletes,
football team or the whole basketball team, and then the homeboys and the cousins and whoever else. But black woman ain't gonna be like she gonna support you. Yeah. She gonna hold you down, but she ain't gonna be no fan of no groupie. You understand what I'm saying? And then again, I think black women just express themselves differently than other demographic of women, so it might come off different. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. If I can't tell you how you grew up or the place you grew up if I didn't grow up there.
Right.
You grew up with what you're comfortable with or what you know. You understand what I'm saying? So if they grow up around black people, especially black men, they're gonna know how black men act.
You hit it right on the head, man. That's where I was going with it, man. You gotta think about their socialization. Let me throw that word out there. It's their socialization, and they all, like you said earlier, they already have it hard, so they have to do things 3 times as better than the next person just to get a little less than what the next person getting still, you know. So I don't know, but let me ask you this though. So how you feel about interracial dating outside your race?
I feel like to each his own. You know, I'm a firm believer in that. I feel like whatever makes you happy in life, you should go along with it. But at the same time, you got to take the good with the bad with that too, you know. But I mean, I'm not against it at all. I mean, yeah.
You're a product.
I'm a product of it. You understand what I'm saying? So
I guess I am too. My bonus mama white. So I mean, yeah. My thing on it, man. I think you like who you like, you love who you love. You know. Yeah, that's just my.
But I don't think you know. Oh, I'm gonna date white girls because they don't talk shit or they got less mouth.
That's the thing that I don't like, the stereotyping, the pigeonholing, saying, you know, I'm not dating this race because they are this way. You know, I'm not dating this race because they are that way. You know, it is what it is, and like you said, man, it's all about upbringing and where you are. They gonna exhibit that same attitude and.
But like the myth of a black woman having a bad attitude and that mouth, I mean, that's bullshit. I mean, like again, I think they're just the delivery's different or they voice it different, but all women have attitudes. All of them are boisterous, and then if they're not, then who wants a pushover? Who wants to? And if you want, and if you want that, that's fine.
Yeah, man, bless your heart.
Yeah, but I mean, just know when you're moving wrong, you ain't gonna have nobody tell you you're moving wrong. She gonna co-sign. Oh yeah, that'll be smart. And you throw your life away, you lose everything. Like,
but you said
right,
yeah, man.
And like I said, you date what you want, but hey, like I said, I like what I like. Ain't nothing beautiful than a black woman.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing sexier than a black woman. And it's myths about white girls that, I mean, I didn't, you know, back in my hoish days when I was out there like that, I ain't like. I only mess with a handful of white girls, you know, always mess with black girls. So, but all that with white girls this, white girls that.
Well,
And see, I'm a firm believer anyways, like, I'm gonna get, it don't matter what color you is, I'm gonna get you to do whatever you gonna do anyways. You gonna,
you're gonna do
talking
what
about
you
white
do,
girls to buy you stuff. Anyway. Black girls buy you stuff too.
Yeah.
You just gotta, make sure you mess with the not no broke ones, and make sure your game on tight. But like, I mean, it don't matter. You gonna get dogged out. It don't matter what.
Damn. Back then.
Yeah. White girls got dogged out a little bit extra just for, the oppression and doing this for Kunta Kinte and Malcolm and everybody else down in, Buddy Rowe. You like, you know what I'm talking about?
You say, I'm doing this for King. Which King? Rodney King. All the kings.
Now go get me some jaws. Size 9. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, whatever you like, you like. What you don't like, you don't like. You only got one life. Live it to the fullest. You know what I'm talking about? Boy, I just ain't trying to hear about, black women and their mouths and attitude, because all of them got it.
Yeah, they can miss me with that, man. But I am curious to know what
get your pimping up, and I don't know how to handle them. You know what I'm talking about?
You can handle it.
No, I'm just saying, you handle that, that strong opinion or deal with it. Like,
well, it takes a strong man to be, but a strong woman.
But at the same time, some people just don't want to deal with it. They done had bad, examples and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of black women say they done dealing with black men. They not outside the race.
Yeah.
Hey, but just know who kills their children and their wife because they done got a new girlfriend on the side because they want to be with her.
Well, aside from that,
so be careful what you sign up for, and that goes all the way around. You know what I'm talking about?
Aside from that, man, they're gonna have the same problems, just a different color.
Yeah,
that's all it's gonna be, man.
Oh yeah, hey.
But I'm curious to know what our listeners are, thinking.
They probably done said some shit. They probably gonna have backlash, but hey, it is what it is.
We here for it. We here for it. So, you can let us know. Yeah, let us know what you think about dating outside your race and the myth that is out there of black women and their attitudes. You can hit us up at your Hamright Podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. You can also comment on any one of our social media platforms. That is Facebook, Instagram, hell, even YouTube. You comment out there and we comment back on
like and subscribe.
Definitely
all our
hit
shit.
The like and subscribe button. They have been growing. It has been growing.
Yeah, so, it's growing, but shit, still.
Hit that like and subscribe button, man. So speaking of responses, man, let me get into responses from a response from last week before we go to the craziest thing seen on the internet. All right. This response comes from Ty. All right, fellas, another great episode. Your advice about the value of time is well received. There's a book that my father gave me when I was younger, The Precious Present by Spencer Johnson. Its theme is about living in the moment. With social media these days, it's a great reminder for people to just be in the moment and create memories. Looking forward to another year of greatness from your Hamright. All right. Thanks, sis.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate that. There you go. And and that's big, and that's going off of what we talked about, as what we're looking for in the current year coming up, man.
To continue to grow and level up.
Yeah, that's perfect, man. Live in the moment. Live in the moment, man. All right, so let's move on to the craziest things seen on the internet this week. This one here, fresh off the skirts of Pornhub, dog. This one here, a woman is getting her hair washed, and it appears that it feels so good that it seemed like she about to blow one, man. So y'all check this out real quick. Bro, what you think, man? You think she let it go?
Dude, how could boy? Boy, he was rubbing on that scalp like a genie lamp, boy. And she was, well, I don't know. I hope she ain't got no man, because if she got a man, boy, he definitely short jabbing. Or he ain't doing his job right, cause boy.
If I was, I'd come home with some shampoo. Get it? Shampoo. All right. What's the next one, dog? What we got for the next one?
Oh man, the next one is talking about going upside somebody's head. A father gets revenge on a stranger that slapped his son upside his head. Here's the video.
Bruh. He every hit he got,
it went from the kid screaming to him screaming. Well, he got
there's no doubt in my mind that he getting up looking like Martin did.
Boy, he getting up looking bad. Like he got beat down. He got like he got beat up down the street. And I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah.
People crazy, man. Thank God that's all he did to the boy was hit him upside his head and not try to stab him or like, kidnap him or something. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he thought the boy was up there by himself, but he
quickly found out
and started screaming. Why? That's what gets me. How you start shit, then start screaming like a girl and stop and beg for mercy, man. That's sweet.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and that is the winner of that one, man. So, all right, man. So, what you got for us here, man?
All right, well, the craziness, and I be thinking,
who knows where your mind?
Yeah, my mind be on some other shit. So when he was driving the truck, the New Orleans terrorist, and he drove from like Houston to New Orleans, I was wondering what he was listening to. Like, is he listening to like police scanners? And he listening to like ISIS propaganda? Is he listening to Hindu rap, jihad rap? Is he listening to jazz? Like what? Or what if he just jamming, getting crunk, like hyping himself up? And so the top 5 this week is top 5 songs that get you crunk.
Man,
what you got?
Well, you know me, man. I'm a little bit old school in my approach.
Old school? What old school song will get you crunk? What you got? Some Gap Band? You got the bomb on me? Some lottery? Some Commodore's Brick House? Some Cameo Word Up?
Some Marvin Gaye? Oh man, no man. I ain't that old, but here go my top 5.
OJ's Backstabbers.
Now that All right, so and this is no particular order, man. So The Ripper's Back by LL Cool J, man. That cannabis disc, man. I don't know. It's just something about that when he started, I said, we're gonna just have a little fun with some hip hop. Next one, Never Scared by Bone Crusher. And these all things, I ain't clubbing no more, but when I go to the gym, these get me started, man. We Still in This B by B.O.B. and T.I. Down for My Ninjas. Y'all can fill in the blanks from that. That's C Murder, But man, my number one is my number one, man. And it's always Tupac, man. No More Pain or Ambitions of a Rider, man. So those are the songs that turn me up or whatever, get me crunk in the mood or whatever, man. So those are mine. What about you?
I got some honorable mention. You had honorable mention?
I had a few honorable mentions, man, but I was just gonna get to yours, man. No Problem by Lil Scrappy. Kill Jill by Killer Mike. And I was talking about a little earlier, my man Trick Daddy Dollars, man, effing around.
Okay. Well, I got some honorable mention. LL Cool J, I'm Bad. Gotta put, I can't say Cool J without that boy Kumo D, How You Like Me Now. Fabulous, I'ma Do It. That boy Briscoe out of Miami.
Yeah, I
Bitch
know
on
Brisk.
me. Yeah. That's my honorable mention. My top 5 is no particular order, but all of them are like, boy, I hear that thing and I'm getting amped. And if I'm listening to them and I need, boy, it's that serious pressure. Boy, some about to get loose, boy. Trick that. I'm about my money.
Oh,
But anytime I know I got to get some straightening about that money on, or there's some issues with that money, I get my mind right. I got to get my mind right. Period. Point blank. Against all odds or no more pain. Tupac. Okay. Mo 3. I'm the truth. Come clean. JT Money. And Nas Ether.
You like Ether more than the Jay-Z version? Jay-Z this?
No. If I liked it better, I would have put it
would be on the list.
If you wanted that shit on your shit, you should have put that shit on your shit.
I'm freestyling.
Right? He just like it better. Nigga didn't make my list.
Touche. Touche. All right, so here it is, y'all. Y'all give us y'all top 5 theme music that y'all listen to that get y'all turned up and crunk, whether it's in the club or the gym or wherever it is you try to handle business or whatever. You hit us up at Handwrite Podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com, and let us know your top 5, and we will shout y'all out. All right, man. You ready for the football this week?
You ready? Last week picks.
Yeah. Last week you went 2-3, dog. Yep.
But you said that like you went 3-2.
I went 3-2, man. Right, I went 3-2, but total so far you still in the lead, 50-30. 50-30, and I'm 49-31. All right. This week, man, and you know, it was kind of hard picking the games this week, man, because a lot of them ain't got nothing much to play for, you know. So first game we got Giants versus Eagles, man. I'm going with the Eagles.
Yeah.
All right. Next game we got Panthers versus the Falcons. And I'm going with the Panthers because I need the Panthers to win.
I'm going with the Falcons.
All right. Commanders versus Cowboys. I'm going with the Commanders.
Yeah.
Bears versus Packers, and I'm going with the Bears in an upset.
I'm going with the Packers.
All right. And last one here, we got the Dolphins versus Jets. I'm going with the Dolphins also. I'm going with the
Jets.
Okay. And there it is. There it is, man. All right, man. What you got for the people, dog?
Hey, as we start and embark on this new year, do your best to stick to your goals and don't be deterred off them. But if, life happens and sometimes you get, derailed, that's fine. Get back up on it. Stay focused, reset, restart. 5 things to do in this next upcoming year that'll set your life on a better track, though. 5 things to keep quiet about. Your big plan, your love life, your income, your next move, your family issues. If you mind your own business and focus on your business, watch how your business prosper.
Indeed.
In life and in general. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. We gonna get up.
Indeed. And in the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows love's the cure. So y'all stop hating and get loving out there. Happy New Year, y'all. My man.